Welcome into 5 on your sideline, and we have got it all tonight. The best high school highlights in town, a local City SC spotlight, reaction from Mizzou football's opener, and a tribute to a high school coaching legend. But you know how this works. Highlights first, so let's jump right in. Big crowd on hand for Timberland and SLU, including former Junior Bill, current New York Jets safety Tony Adams. Let's go on the ground first. Slick score here from Kalon Grace for SLU. He just gotta sneak it in there. That's good for 6. Then it's Wingo time. Ryan Wingo. He returned one kick earlier in the game, and even when he doesn't house it, it's impressive. Look at all the wolves he drags along the sideline here. My goodness. Wingo would finish the drive with a TD though. Marco Sansone airs it out to Wingo in the end zone for 6. SLU wins big tonight over Timberland, 42-7. Marquette and Rockwood Summit in a rivalry game, and the Falcons came to play early on. Great instincts from Cohen Haynes to step in front of this pass. That's an interception for Summit. Later on, it's Elijah Stevens, who has been a highlight machine for Summit over the years. He busts through the defense, finds another gear, and he's going to hit pay dirt. That's an impressive run. Mustangs made a late run, but Summit hangs on to win, 27-21. MICDS and Chaminade are up next. Rams get a big play through the air. Our Tom Stasiak captures it perfectly. Look at that beauty of a catch. That's Henry Rohan on that receiving end. Chaminade gets on the board thanks to a touchdown from Ty Robinson right at our camera. And then later on, MICDS is going to get in on the ground game. Brian Gould punches it in for 6 of his own. MICDS goes on to win, 24-7.
Tackle Hunger is sponsored by Neighbors Credit Union. Here you belong.
Our Tackle Hunger game of the week is one of my favorite rivalries in the entire area. It's the Milk Bowl and the biggest night of the year in Breeze, Illinois. With schools separated by just 2 miles, this rivalry splits friends and even families down the middle. It's all about getting that trophy, which Central hasn't done since 2016. Both schools are well aware of the streak and what this week means to the Breeze community.
It's pretty crazy. There's a lot of hype to the game. There's a lot of tradition. So, this is a game where if somebody's going to pick one game to come out and watch between, either on Mater Day's schedule or ours, it's going to be this one.
That's all you think about all week long. You're just super hyped up for the game and just ready for it to be Friday.
I know there's a lot of cousins that play against each other's and all that kind of stuff. So, grandparents wearing shirts down the middle. We got Mater Day on one side and Central on the other.
It's a great trophy, though. I think it's something different from your traditional trophy cup, and I think it's awesome.
All right, let's see if Mater Day's Milk Bowl streak could continue tonight. Trenton Zeb is a beast. You just heard from him. This run is so long, we have to speed part of it up to make it fit within this highlight. There he goes. The Mater Day QB breaks off an 80-plus yard touchdown run. Wow. Central had some big plays, too. Preston Baker to Carter Dean. Pretty pass, and these kids love it. You're going to see in just a second. They're going crazy. Right before halftime, Mater Day blocks a punt and then takes it into the end zone for another score. And this game was just wild, folks. Central got a field goal with 5 seconds left to break the streak and win the Milk Bowl 17-14. What a game. Let's get to the other battle between these schools for Tackle Hunger, of course. And it was a huge week there, too. Central came out on top, collecting more than 4,000 pounds of food, with Mater Day not far behind. Just a massive amount that will help feed more than 1,800 people for a day. Big thank you to both schools for an impressive showing.